Fighting your own battles? Why? You don't have to do this alone. Ever seem as though life is difficult? Sometimes, no matter how much effort or energy you put into something, it's as if you're spinning your wheels and not getting ahead or making any progress towards your project or goal. Yeah, it can certainly seem that way at times. So, what are you doing about it? Do you simply just keep trying, hoping for a different result? That's certainly one approach. But have you ever thought there's a simpler way? Well, welcome to Fighting Your Own Battles. Why? You don't have to do this alone. We want to help empower you, so grab your socks and don't forget to bring your best while we explore this topic. With everything life throws at us, you don't have to gear up for the battle knowing that you're stuck in a never-ending war with no end in sight. Perhaps you are fighting to make ends meet while the bills keep stacking up. Maybe you are in a relationship that seems as if it's going awry. Or maybe you're fighting an illness that seems impossible to lick. People, places, situations, circumstances can all seem to be insurmountable, and no matter what we do, one thing is for sure: we are all human and operate in the natural. Our difficulties can be described as our proverbial mountain, and if we spend all of our energy focused on our mountain, then sadly, there is no room to redirect that elsewhere. Namely, directed and fixed on Jesus.
Just keep your eyes on me. Breathe. Good, Mac. I'm not going anywhere.
How true does this ring? The same holds true when Peter tried walking on water towards his master. When he kept his eyes focused on his master, his Lord, his teacher, his friend, all was fine. The moment he broke off eye contact and focused on his surroundings, he was swallowed up by the depths of the sea. So, how do you respond to this lesson 2,000 years later? Are you keeping your focus on where it needs to be, or are you only focused on the sweaty details and circumstances of your challenges? Are you fighting alone, or are you seeking help? If not, why? Why wouldn't you seek the help of the Father of creation? Quite intriguing, isn't it? Let's look at it from this perspective. God is supernatural. He's created everything. I am natural, and alone I am nothing. If I call upon God, who is supernatural, to help me with my mountain, don't I have a better chance of defeating my mountain with a supernatural God than alone by myself, who can only operate in the natural? Psalm 120, verse 1. In my distress, I cried to the Lord, and He answered me. Fighting battles by oneself is certainly one approach. But if you're honest, it hasn't proven to be very effective. So why would you continue fighting alone? David, who wrote Psalm 18, knows that feeling all too well. Before he went on to write his psalm, he was in a fight for his life. King Saul wanted to kill David. He had every resource at his advantage: warriors, weapons, and a great deal of wealth. David, however, had one advantage over King Saul. He had God on his side. Need we say more? In Psalm 18, 2-3, David writes, "The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. My God is my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. I called to the Lord, who is worthy of praise, and I have been saved from my enemies." God did all of the work necessary to defeat Saul. David's responsibility was to get out of the way and simply listen to God, obey His commands, and trust God to take care of the rest. Psalm 18, 20-30. The same God who fought for David is fighting for us today. We call upon the Lord in our distress. He hears us and moves on our behalf. Psalm 18, verse 6. In our eagerness to get past the pain, we can be quick to act and slow to listen. But experiencing God's strength happens as we learn to be more like David, quick to listen and slow to take matters into our own hands. We hope you liked this video. If you did, don't be shy and share what you have learned. Knowledge is power, and here at Bring Your Best, we are doing all we can to bring out the best in you.